Are people dead ass getting mad at the whole Hagakure cover? Which I'm only going to show like for a few seconds because I don't want Japan and, you know, everybody else get on my ass for things. But y'all getting mad at this beautiful, sexy cover. I honestly found it sexy and hilarious at the same time. But when it comes down to things, people are getting mad at this because she's naked? Why? You know she's invisible. You know she doesn't wear any clothes whatsoever. You know that. Hell, even Toga doesn't wear any clothes whatsoever when it comes to her transformations, yet you don't freak out about her. But when it comes to this one, this is the time you freak out? That doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't, honestly. So, what's the deal here? Like, there's literally been two whole females in different points in time in this entire series that has been, like, straight up in the nude somehow. That's not in, like, connected to like a bath scene or something like that. And all of a sudden now we get mad at the whole Hagakure thing. That doesn't make any sense. Like, people are so mad and get so ready to fight with like random ass pitchforks and stuff like this when it comes to possible underage characters or just characters in general, or even lollies and shit. Yeah, you do the same thing with shotas, or you do the same thing with like underage male characters, and you put them in the same scenarios, and then you see absolutely nothing, no problem with that. Like, absolutely nothing different when it comes to it. But when it comes to literally a female character, it's just so weird. And then if we really want to really get into a whole can of worms, we can talk about the whole femboy situation, Bridget, but we ain't gonna necessarily discuss that right now because I'm a bit tired. But when it comes down to things, honestly, like, if you're really this mad over the Hagakure thing and her being on the cover, which honestly is pretty damn flames for Horikoshi to do this, pretty damn based if I'm being honest, it doesn't make any sense. And it really just kind of shows your true colors as, you know, you kind of deal with anime and how you just kind of view it, honestly. Like, again, personally, when it comes to me, I like these type of things. A lot of people like these type of things. Honestly, if a show doesn't have any kind of fan service in general, I'm going to be less interested in the show. Not saying that the show is bad or trash or anything like that, but I'm going to be less interested in the show if there isn't a lot of, you know, crazy good view shots going into the show, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much my brain when it comes to the subject on this matter, honestly. Like I said, I'm not that type of person. I'm not the anime YouTuber that watches, you know, deep anime like that. I mean, I can appreciate it, but I don't necessarily watch it just like that because that's just not my style. Now, give me some boobs on screen. Oh, I got you every day. I will sit here and praise your anime if it's done right. Redo a healer. But anyway, point is, when it comes down to this is not a big deal. Like, her whole thing is literally being invisible. Like, you ain't tell you gonna wear clothes and then get yourself killed just because you wasn't necessarily, you know, being smart with your ability. Like, if you're literally going to survive by being naked, bitch, like, take off your clothes. It is what it is. Maybe it's just because Hagakure is an underage character, but still, nonetheless, how many underage characters there are in anime? How many times have they been looted or used in fan service ways in those shows? Even Princess Peach at one point in time in the Paper Mario series, even she got into some naked levels canonically. So, you know, it is what it is, honestly. Like, what are you expecting? What are you actually expecting? So, and then Mirio also was like a person that also got naked in the series when they were using their quirk. So, again, what are you expecting from this series? Or what are you expecting from anime entirely? Thinking like that, thinking that everything has to be mature or serious, is the reasons why we won't get shows like Institution Reviewer to ever come back. Possibly redo a healer, maybe. And then, you know, other shows to ever really come back in the same kind of boat, honestly. You know, we might get one of those shows to come back, but we probably won't get to see every single show like that to come back. Hell, we can even throw Ediths and Deities up there. Honestly, because I kind of miss Ediths and Deities, because that was like the most dope anime of last year. But still, nonetheless, you know, it's just so hella frustrating. It just, again, doesn't make any type of sense whatsoever to get mad at this, considering the fact that anime has been doing this for years. this is not even a West, thing that you created. This is literally something that came from Japan, from their culture, and literally something that you just watch. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Or if you don't necessarily want to deal with it, ignore it, honestly, and just find other anime that suits you better. But it is what it is. It's going to be a part of anime and just how it is. There's nothing you necessarily can do about it. And honestly, if Japan ever were to go down the road of being conservative, I'd be so pissed in a heartbeat, honestly. And just be not really caring about anime at all if that ever were to happen. So let's just hope that doesn't. But yeah, honestly, that's what I wanted to pretty much say for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification everywhere else. Also follow me on Twitter. And if you listen to the channel, Patreon is available as well as Ko-Fi for the Quick Commissions. And until then, it's your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.